Hey everybody, Joe Stofker here. Today I'm interviewing Robin O'Grady, and she was a speaker at this conference this past week in the Mindset Performance Institute Summit that I just attended. And she had this remarkable analogy story from her preschooler. And so I wanted to invite her today here to share the story with you. She's another Mindset Performance Center, another MPCer that's involved with the Mindset Performance Institute in Alberta, Canada. So, hi, Robin.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing well, doing well.
Good. I'm happy to be here for this for today. So I'll just tell you the story that I told. My son is now 12, but it was from when he was back in preschool, and he came home one day excited to tell me something that he had learned that day, which was a rare thing because typically he always just said, "No, we didn't do anything today," or "We just played today." So I was very excited that he was excited to tell me a story. So his preschool teacher told the class that everybody has a heart, and in their heart, it's like a bucket. And we can choose by our actions to each other to either fill that bucket or empty that bucket. So keeping in mind that they're in preschool, she talked about they could hit or bite or smack each other, and that would be emptying the bucket, or they could be kind and nice and sweet to each other, which would be filling the bucket. I thought this was such a great analogy for kids. It's so understandable. But then I wanted to share it with the MPI group because it's also so relatable to adults who sometimes forget in our day-to-day about just seeing people, sawubona, looking at people and actually spending a moment to just be kind. And then I wanted to take it one step further and talk about how, if you think about the buckets, so if you think about an empty bucket and a full bucket, and how if you were to kick an empty bucket, it would go flying across the room. It would get shattered, maybe depending on the material it was made of. It wouldn't handle that very well. But if the bucket was full and you gave it a good kick or a knock, it might shake or it might shiver, but it's not going to break. It's not going to knock over. So if we're kind to others, not only are we filling their bucket, but I believe that we're filling our own bucket every time we do that as well. And so if we're walking around with a full bucket all the time, it doesn't matter what life throws at us, whatever emotional trauma, whatever mental work, the life happens sort of stuff that goes on. If your bucket is full, it's not going to shake you as hard. But if your bucket is empty, it's going to really knock you for a loop. And so I think in life, we have the opportunity to not just fill other people's buckets around us, but our own. And that's where it's really special.
Yes, so beautiful. And I hope everybody who's watching this feels the same way, because when Robin shared this story at the event, it just blew me away. It was such a powerful analogy that we can be kind to one another and go around and filling other people's buckets and, filling up their hearts. I love it.
Yeah. And that's what MPI does too. And that's what our whole MPI family was doing with each other, for each other, not just over the weekend, but this whole past few months that we've been getting to know each other.
Yes, it's such a wonderful group, for sure. So if people want to connect with you, if they see this interview someplace out on the web and they want to learn more about you, where would they connect with you at?
They can get me at Robin O'Grady Fitness on Facebook, or Rogrady, Rogrady on Twitter, and then Robin O'Grady on Instagram. I'd love to see you guys come out and see my posts, and hopefully I could inspire somebody out there.
Awesome. Well, hopefully you just inspired everybody who watches this video.
Yeah, hopefully.
Well, thank you, Robin.
Thank you.